Guess what? It's on Braun. We're here with Braun from Lexington-based Crop right now. Um, Braun is hungover, so we're gonna make this as fucking fun as possible. Uh, we're actually gonna talk about SSRI. We tried to do this interview before, and if you know Braun and I's history, you know the first one never goes well. We
Ever.
always
Never has, actually.
know.
Sometimes the second one doesn't go well either. Who knows?
It at least gets the second one usually gets published. Dude,
What's up?
what about this fucking album?
Man, I'm so ready for it to be out in the world. I'm tired of waiting. I am.
Just a few days, dude. Friday.
I know, man. We're like less than a week out now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been working on some like video teaser stuff and trying to, just keep occupied waiting. Uh,
Waiting. Like,
we uploaded the music video that's going to go live on Thursday. And Andrew was like, sure, just make it live now. And I was like, no, it's got to wait till Thursday.
yeah, we gotta push this shit.
Yeah. I was just laughing.
That's fucking funny. How is everyone in the band doing with like the lead up to the album?
Well, so Zach's in Key West right now, drinking pina coladas on the beach with his wife. It's their third wedding anniversary this weekend.
Congrats. Happy
Yeah.
anniversary, Zach and Courtney.
Yeah. So that's we're proud of them. Little lovebirds out there having a good time on the beach. Mark is leaving for the beach on Monday, I think. And Andrew just came back from the beach. So they're all trying to squeeze in vacations before the album comes out and we start hitting it real hard again. So I was like, if you're going to get them in, let's get them in right now, guys. So they all,
Yeah,
and then me and the wife did a little cute camping trip up to Holiday World.
I saw that with
Pop-up
Emily and
camper.
Adam and
Yeah,
Mark.
I
Yeah,
love Emily and Adam so much. They're
yeah.
such sweethearts. So we did that, but we were just trying to occupy time, get ready. Once it comes out, we got that big long run. We're gonna be August 27th. We're at West Side Bowl
With Conan.
with Conan. Yeah, that's like a dream show for us too. Like I always give Conan credit for giving Crop the motivation to start. Me and Zach were sitting. I probably told you the story before. Me and Zach were sitting at a Conan show in like 2017 ish, and we both just looked at each other. It's like, man, we should start a band. This shit's real good. We should start a band. So that's kind of cool that that's like coming full circle. That that's kind of what motivated us to do it. And now we gotta share the stage with the mighty Conan.
Hell yeah.
And then the next night we're gonna be in Pittsburgh. And I talked to Sarah from Spotlights, and she said her and Mario are going to come out to that one. So that's kind of cool. I haven't seen them in a minute. So it'll be fun. The next night we're in Swarthmore, PA at Warehouse 3. And then the next night is RPM Fest.
You
Saturday
guys are
night, huh?
Conan also plays that, right?
They do. They play the Friday. What's funny about this tour that we're doing is we're kind of skirting Conan dates. Like we're playing with Conan one night, and then they're in Philly the next night, but we're in Pittsburgh. Then we're in Philly the next night, but they're at RPM Fest. And then the next night we're both in Baltimore. So we're playing at the Depot in Baltimore. They're playing at whatever venues across the street from the Depot in Baltimore on the same night. And I'm just like, all right, well, I'm going to see Conan play. We'll see
Yeah.
how that show goes, but
Well,
I'm going to see Conan play twice.
maybe you fucking just talk nice to him and you guys combine those fucking Baltimore
John,
shows.
you're on our guest list any show on this tour.
Right.
So if you are happen to be within a walk's distance and you want to come hang out with your Kentucky boys and drink some bourbon with us and get a little rowdy, you and anybody in your camp's on the guest list. You plus what, 10? I don't care. What do you guys travel with? 3, 12, 22? Big operation. They're a big fancy band.
They are big fancy
They do
bands.
sound checks and stuff. I mean, can't imagine.
Yeah, no shit.
Uh,
So let me ask you about the album, right? So tour obviously is you guys are really looking forward to that. It
yeah,
looks like it's gonna be fucking hot, dude. Um,
yeah.
how are you guys feeling with with what you have laid out on the album?
Like the songs.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's some of the best shit we've done, man. Honestly, um, we've we've like obviously PR sent out a lot of stuff, and we've had a lot of reviews, and a lot of people want to like interview us, and a lot of stuff like that. That's kind of cool. We've seen a few reviews come in, and they've been pretty good so far. So like people seem to like it, and then some of the homies around us have got a chance to listen to it while they've been around us and stuff. So like, I mean, we've heard pretty positive things. I mean, I'm excited to play new stuff.
Yeah.
We've been hounding that old album since like 2001. And we have been hitting that album hard. So it is time to be playing some new stuff. We're still going to mix in some old stuff, like you kind of have to. But where we have more songs, we can kind of
Play with the fucking set
yeah,
list
yeah.
a
We
little
won't
bit.
get bored. Like if we know all the songs, so it's like one night on this run, we might play this certain set. The next night, it might be a completely different set. That's kind of what we're going for.
The only thing that I have to say is break has to end every fucking set, dude. Like,
We're gonna go back and forth between that and NA,
okay.
just because they're both really good set enders. So it just kind of depends on the night.
Yeah, that's
But
fair.
yeah, no, we are we have a set for a set. We have a set. We have a set decided for the Conan show and RPM Fest, and it's pretty tight 30.
Hell
And it was
yeah.
basically like whatever songs add up to be exactly 30 minutes. So that's how the set got decided. Was we went and algorithmed all the songs and we're like, it's these guys. And then all the other nights we'll just kind of see where it takes us.
Play it by ear.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We play a couple new ones. We might throw Shame Chamber or Rotten in there. We might play Leave. Who knows? Like, I mean, there's especially some of these like areas we've not played before, or like Pittsburgh. Like, we've played Pittsburgh consistently at least once a year since we started going out. Like, so
Yeah.
we got a bunch of friends up that way, and they come out and see us, and I'm stoked to see some of those guys' reactions for the new stuff, especially us playing it live, because like
Yeah.
they're all big time music guys. So also get to
Like,
meet man, I get to meet Mike for the first time too. Thrash Mike, yeah,
yeah,
boy, I'm stoked on that. He seems like a fun cat to hang out
he
with.
is, dude. He's super cool.
Yeah,
He and I chatted a bit, and I went up to Pittsburgh for Meshuggah, Cannibal Corpse, and Carcass, and I was like, "Hey, dude, are you
yeah,
gonna be there?" He said, "Yeah." So I'm
yeah. I'm
like,
gonna be
"Cool,
there,
let's fucking hang out." It was super cool.
but yeah, so I'm pretty stoked on that.
Yep.
Um, but yeah, man, I'm ready for the album to come out. Honestly, like
I think we all are.
yeah.
It's, the stuff that I've seen from those that have heard it has been really fucking good. I mean, Mike is one of the many people who are like, I think this is my album of the year.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, we've heard that, and I had a good chat with S. Patrick Brooks, and he said he was sitting in the parking lot singing Formaldehyde,
hell yeah.
like before he walked into the grocery store, and he was just like, man, he was like, I just can't get that song out of my head, and I was like, I like to hear that, like
Yep.
I really like to hear that, and we were talking about like hooks and stuff, and he's like, every time I think that it's the hook of the song. The next part seems like it could be the hook of the song. And I was like, yeah, man, don't bore us. Get to the chorus, baby. Let's go.
Right.
So,
Yeah. Sean's cool. I like him a lot, dude. I think it's nice seeing people like Sean just absolutely excited for music.
yeah, yeah.
Of course, I just get, I'm a fucking nerd too, and I just love fucking new music. So, um,
I'm the same way, man. I like, I go into a lot of situations where like I'm just waiting for a like band name I haven't heard yet. So I'm gonna be like, oh, yeah, write that down. Like,
yeah,
and there's a lot of that going on right now, man. There's a lot of times people will be like, "Oh, have you heard this band? They're from Kansas. Have you heard this band? They're from wherever." And I'm just like, "Fuck yeah, man!" Mental note. I'm gonna go check them out on Bandcamp when we get done with this. Like,
yeah,
yeah.
it's my fucking list of bands to check out gets bigger and bigger every day. And I'm like, I'm checking out so many bands every day, and it just doesn't fucking,
Well,
it, do-
so I'll get overwhelmed with new stuff, and then I'll have to go to like a classic. I'll have to be like, all right, cool. I'm gonna go listen to a Spotlights album real quick to just like neutralize myself, get grounded
Yeah.
again. And I'm like, all right, ready for some new music, or like, so it's just kind of me and my wife play record roulette. So I have like my record holder. It's like, the squared 8 section, like IKEA
Yeah.
thing that holds, everybody's got it. Everybody's got one. So it's got 8 squares. So we each number them different. So she's like 1 through 8. I'm like 7. She's like 1 through 25. And I'm like 16. And she goes to her, whatever she says 7 is, and album 16 in line, pulls it out, and we listen to that. And we go back and forth. And that's how we've been deciding what we listen to lately. Because I got so many records that like, man, I'll forget I have stuff. Like I was organizing the other day and I was just like, dude, like, bro, I don't even think I don't like, I found shit that hadn't even been opened yet. And I was like, God, I gotta get on this,
Yeah.
you know? So
I fucking do that too. It's so, yeah, it's so crazy. Like the amount of records that show up at my house, my fucking wife's like, more? I'm like, yeah, I just,
yeah,
like, and then I'll listen to one or two of like the five that showed up.
yeah.
Like, I don't even know how many records I got right now, but I would say that I probably haven't listened to fucking 80% of them. I
Yeah.
mean, I've listened to 80% of them, so 20% I haven't yet.
I don't think I found something that wasn't open the other day. And I was just like, what the fuck? I don't remember what it was though. I was like 20 records ago.
I got fucking I got a French pressing of titles that
Oh,
is uh it's fucking splatter.
uh, I've got all of Spotlight's records except for We Are All Atomic, maybe. Is that the name of it?
We are yeah,
Something
we
like
are
that.
atomic, yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Some atomic. The atomic.
Because
That one. So
because it's
that
like
one, when it came out for the pre-order, I got the tape because I used to have a Mercedes station wagon that had a tape deck, and I was like, dude, I want to blast this in my Mercedes. And by it having a tape deck, it was old. It was not
yeah,
like, oh, this is a nice, like it was a cool car. It was like my dream car. And when I was in high school, when I turned 16, I was like, I want like that Mercedes station wagon with the round headlights. Well, they get really old and you get old, and then that car is not that expensive anymore.
right.
But the most expensive Mercedes you're ever going to own is the cheapest Mercedes you buy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I had that car for a while, and but yeah, I had that tape. I had like Dope Smoker on tape, and like just a bunch of cool stuff, man. And but like I like vividly remember every time I was in that car and I had a long drive, like if I had a drive that was like in between an hour or 3 hours, like that tape would just play over and over. Cause like you kind of get like, you get lost in it, and then like you start hearing guitar stuff that you didn't hear before. And
Yeah.
like, it's almost like like that album for me is like kind of a zenny thing too. Like it just kind of like I kind of get out of my headspace, but
Yep.
it's like that's their only album I don't have on vinyl.
We
Because I
gotta
got,
change that.
yeah, no, I mean, we'll figure that out
Yeah. Yeah, one day.
one day.
So what other albums like do you fucking do that with where you just like you get lost in the album and you start finding all this like
Um,
shit in it?
man, that's a good question. Um,
Have you listened to the new fucking Hero Way album, Wield?
I have not yet.
Dude,
Yeah, I have not
what
yet. I saw them. Didn't they come to Green Lantern a while back? Like 2 years ago, 3 years
I
ago?
so I feel like they did, but I don't.
I have a shirt, so I know I saw them. I have a shirt that Josh Flowers designed, so I know I've seen them, and I'm pretty sure it was at it could have been Louisville though. I don't know.
I don't. I
Yeah,
feel
man.
like if anything,
So
it was probably
other
Green
bands that
Lantern.
kind of do that for me, like Hum,
Oh
the
yeah,
yeah, that like that one Hum album, actually any Hum album, honestly, Hum and Failure, all that very Jason Spotlightsy stuff. Bands
yeah,
like Explosions in the Sky, like I can just like fucking put it on, and dude, I could be in a car wreck smiling listening to it.
yep.
Um, but yeah, a lot of that like shoegazy stuff kind of just like it just lets you get out of your space, and it's kind of cool. It's got a good vibe. It's like it reminds you of a lot of different things because like they have the freedom to kind of do whatever they want. They're not like pigeonholed into like a little box or anything. So
Dude, and it's like, as crazy as it sounds, it's kind of like a warm, welcoming, like
like a
mom
hug.
is,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, it's like a
that's
little
exactly
swaddling
it.
hug.
Yeah.
And but yeah, man, I dig some bands. I'm looking around to see who we've played with that I get oh, Friendship Commanders, man. I've been
Oh
listening to a lot of
yeah.
Friendship Commanders.
That dude, that fucking the new single, fucking
Yeah, X,
holy shit.
X, yeah,
Yeah.
it's real good. It's real good, man. They're such a good band. I
Yeah.
mean, they can't get enough props. Um,
Super
and
glad that they
that
got
new Howling
fucking
Giant single
oh
is
yes. That's the other
yeah,
one. As a matter
dude,
of
man.
fact.
And I got to see it live like 2 nights ago, or yeah, it was Thursday. Thursday
Yeah.
they played with it was them, Horse Burner, uh, Brew
Dude,
Hostile Soul. Dude, Brew
it,
Hostile Soul.
that
God, they're
fucking
so
lineup was
good.
so sick, dude.
They're
I was
so good.
like,
And I'd seen the band name and we played with them and like at like an Ohio Doomed and Stoned, man, a few years back at West Side Bowl. We played with them, but like there was so many bands and there was so much going on. And Ferry smoked so much weed with me that like I just like
yeah,
I didn't get to take it in like I should have, man. And like seeing them play, man, Adrian's such a good guitarist. I mean, that dude wails, such a good guitarist. And he's in Howling now. And so Howling four piece is like, it's just not fair, man. They're so good. I mean,
dude,
they were so good before, but like,
I
dude,
know they were good
like,
with the three, but adding that other fucking
oh
guitar is
gosh,
like a new
dude,
level for them. Like that's
dude. I mean, I looked at Tom and I was like, bro, I was like, he's your rhythm guitarist? Like, damn, bro, like you're about to be the rhythm guitarist, man. Like, Jesus, this dude's so good, man. Uh,
that's fucking wild. Well,
yeah,
like I'm bummed that I missed that show. There was another show that night that I was thinking about going to, and
yeah,
like all the shit going on. I'm like, I'm gonna kind of
yeah.
take it easy.
There's a man. So like last week was Howling Giant. Next week I've got the Kaiju coming through. The next week I got Temple of the Fuzzwitch coming through. The next week's Crops album release show. So it's like, man, the next month worth of weeks.
Yeah.
There's at least one. There's a good show. There's a banger show at Al's every single week, and I'm just like I'm stoked that it's doing that, man.
Yeah,
Especially
that's it's like you always want for like bands to come through and get the scene fucking really like
yeah,
moving,
I'm pumped.
and it's nice to see. Obviously, Lexington, you guys fucking have a lot going on there, but between Lexington and Louisville, I feel
Oh
like
yeah,
we're getting a lot more fucking shows
yeah,
now, which
yeah,
is super
yeah.
nice.
Yeah, I mean, it's people coming out helps, because then these bands talk to their booking agent and they start mentioning bands they're playing with and venues they're playing at and who's taking care of them and who they like working with. And the next thing you know, you're lined up for a couple of months worth of that booking agent's bands, like just and it's cool, man. Like, I mean, I'm stoked for it because like it's only gonna make legalized bigger, it's only gonna make the scene better, it's only gonna and it's especially a lot of these shows, like there's only so many Lexington bands and there's only so many Louisville bands, and it's like we kind of have to work with each other. Like, it's like the Howling show. She opened it,
Yeah,
which I mean, she can. I mean, she could have played last on that thing.
yeah.
But yeah, and it's one of those things. Like, I'm trying to when they come through, I want to make sure all the homies get like cool stuff too. Like Crop can't play everything that gets booked or gets asked to book. I mean,
Yeah.
just our schedule's not going to allow it. And I also want, she and Storm Toker and Acromancer and Pond Digger and Scryer and all the homies to have some cool shows too. Like, I mean, everybody's got to have fun. We all got the same dream, man. We got to share
Well,
a little.
that's it, dude. And when like it's so crazy, so I feel like it used to be so competitive amongst bands, and now it's a lot more
It's just not.
collaborative, right? Like
It's
people
not,
are
man.
like, no, fucking let's get this band on or that band, and it just it really helps fucking helps the scene
I mean,
flourish,
even with
dude.
Cincinnati, it's working that way too. Because you got Lordship and Blessed Black, like and they're like they'll come here, go there, bring us here, and do there, and like it's just like it's like that the thing you always wanted growing up in this like this region is like, why can't these three cities that are an hour away from each other work together? And it's
Right.
just it's like the first time I know of in a music scene where it's like it's happening and it's real cool.
Well, and Indianapolis is really starting to get in
Yeah,
on
oh
that
yeah,
too,
bro,
which is
man.
super fucking
Yeah,
cool.
man, fucking ancient days and Velcast.
Oh
Whew,
yeah.
they got some bangers up there, and man, what Flesher's real good.
Dude, Caritas, they're
Who?
new. They're it Caritas, I think it's Kiritis.
Oh yeah, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
John from Veilcast was like, dude, you got to check these guys out. So when I
Mm,
went up for Post Fest, they were playing the pre-fest with like Zeta and Hero Way and Amplifiers and Stop Drop Rewind. They opened the fucking show and I was just like, I was expecting like post rock, let's
yeah,
just
yeah,
kind of fucking, and it was not like they fucking kicked your dick in the dirt. I'm like, all right, I'm fucking into it. Yes.
that's cool. There's a lot of these Doom guys. I mean, I'm one of them. They're like, the band I played with and played. The band I played in before Crop, like it was like post rock instrumental stuff, and that's what me and Andrew did for 10 years until that band broke up, and then kind of took a couple of years off, and then Crop came around, and I like my musical taste had evolved into a little more heavier on the heavier end of stuff by the end of that band. And by the end of it, I was like, man, this is like I want to write heavy stuff. And that's like when around the time that me and Zach started really hanging out, and that's around the time me and Mark started hanging out and stuff. And I mean, it's like there's a lot of that progression. There's a lot of people that will like be in doom and then wind up in post rock and then be in post rock and wind up in doom. And there's also this little like medium ground of like the blackened like gaze like
Yeah.
sound stuff to where it's like all of that kind of merges at some point. And I think it's real cool. Like, I mean, I like playing with bands that don't. I mean, no band really sounds like Crop. So we basically anybody we play with, it's not we don't sound like it,
Right.
or they don't sound like us. So it's cool. But I like playing with bands that are completely different. Like a band like Spotlights or a band like that has their own vibe going on, and we got our own vibe going on, and then throw a band like Temple of Fuzzwitch or something in there and everybody sounds different, but the crowd gets a whole like musical experience in the show. And I really like that's kind of my jam with doing stuff. I don't want to go listen to four Sabbath worship bands back to back to back to back to back.
Well, dude, I
Now,
think that's
sometimes I do though, but sometimes I do want to go listen to four Sabbath worship bands.
right. But that's like, I feel like now, especially like that we're older, that is a less common thing. Like if I want to listen to the same thing, I can just put on fucking Spotify and
Yeah,
four albums in a row and I'm good.
yeah,
Right. But going to a live show like, um, Post Fest, dude, I'm still on this Post Fest kick.
yeah, yeah. Well, it's like the freshest concert you went to.
Well, it was probably the most eclectic
Yeah,
festival that I had been to. Everything from fucking singer-songwriter to Converge and fucking Primitive Man. It
yeah.
was, and there wasn't there in my mind, there wasn't a bad like experience, and everyone enjoyed every fucking band.
Primitive Man makes every other band look like the fucking Wiggles, dude. Like
Yes.
they are the absolute heaviest fucking band in existence. I mean, dude, a black hole does not compare to the weight that Primitive Man has in a live set. The first time I saw it was this clairvoyance thing that happened in Lexington. Primitive Man played it, and they like I never heard them before, and I went in like, oh man, I'm here to see like Chemist and Bongzilla, and Primitive Man goes on, and they start playing, and I just see people like, so they had this food truck outside that was making these like loaded fries and stuff. And I just look at it. I'm like, man, that's a lot of mayonnaise to be eating on a hot day, dude. That is a lot of spicy mayo to be putting on some fries on a hot day. Print of the Man goes on, and I just see like three or four people like run out the back, holding their mouths, like hitting a trash can, throwing up,
Oh
and it's
yeah.
just sound waves smacking them in the belly. And I'm just sitting there. I was like, holy fuck, this shit's like, I mean, like heavy is like, there needs to be a new word for what primitive man is, because heavy's not heavy enough to say what primitive man does.
That was someone who's like, now I'd never seen him prior to Post Fest, and someone's like, dude, it's the heaviest band you'll ever see
Ever. I
live.
mean,
And I'm
literally,
like, come on.
literally,
I hear that a fucking lot. So then, like, I watch him,
dude,
and my fucking eyes are rattling.
yeah,
I'm
dude.
like,
Like, I don't. They like I said, man. They make every other band just like it, they're the Wiggles playing fruit salad, yummy yummy. Like it's just what it is, dude.
yeah,
Like, and I mean, dude, God, I can't like. I just always think about that first time I saw Primitive Man, and like, because I saw him once again. I think I saw him at in Vegas. If I'm not mistaken, the second time I saw him was in Vegas, maybe at Psycho or something. A lot of these shows kind of like seen so many bands that it's just
yeah.
like I don't remember where I saw them, but I know I saw them. And the second time it was just like, man, I'm like, yeah. Every time it's just like it like hurts your stomach in the best way, you know, like. Like it's just like, oh man, I don't like they're playing the same gear as everybody else. Like they're in the same tuning as everybody. They're just like, I don't know how they do it, man. Like what magic do they have in their fingers to be that heavy?
Dude,
But
it's fucking wild. And to watch them like set up, the one dude's got like his board and all this shit is like plugged in fucking everywhere.
yeah, those pedal guys.
I'm
Uh,
like, what the fuck? But
I
it
think
wasn't even like on the floor, dude. It was up on a fucking stand. I'm like, okay, what the fuck has he got going on? I was gonna try and
hit
freeze
one
for a
note and
second.
hold it out for a while. You need your pedal board up here so you got something to do, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, this is my drum board, man. Like how you get them warbles?
That shit was fucking wild. And that, it was like the funniest thing. Like that was what day was that? That was Friday night that they fucking played. And it was like,
That's a Friday night right there.
yeah, it was
Yeah, that festival like snuck up on me. Like I knew about it, and then like for some reason I was thinking it was like in September. I kept seeing the lineup, and I was like, man, I should go to this. Like I should go to this because like, I mean, I could hit up Emily and Adam and be like, I'm gonna crash on your couch. Like I'll
yeah.
just go up or whatever. I'll take the pop up camper and put it in the driveway. Like I've threatened people with that. I was talking about going to Ripple Fest. I was like, man, I want to go to Ripple Fest. I was like, I don't have the money for a hotel room. I was like, but I could drive down and bring the pop-up camper and just like, I mean, it's Texas. There's room everywhere,
Yeah.
like I can just put it somewhere, plug it in at a Walmart. I don't know, man. Like,
Yeah.
is there Cracker Barrels in Texas? Because I could totally stay at a Cracker Barrel.
I don't know, maybe. I don't
Mm.
know where the fuck they're from.
I don't think they're from anywhere. I think they just like,
They just popped up.
yeah. It's like a skin tag. You just get them,
Yeah. They just pop up everywhere.
There's
Like, what the
clusters
fuck?
of them places, and you're just like, oh well, there's Cracker Barrel.
It's like Waffle House. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, man. I love a Waffle House though.
So
I
do
mean, I
I.
like Cracker Barrel too. I'm big. I mean, it's not great, but like when you're out and you like, you're 3 or 4 days into a run and you haven't really. It's hard to eat like it's just hard to eat anything because like I don't like eating before we play. Like I have a window. Like when I wake up in the morning, I can have breakfast, but after breakfast, I don't like eating up until after we play.
Yeah, because you're gonna puke.
Yeah, yes, 100%. And by the time we're done playing, everything's closed. So like Waffle House is really one of those things that like I always eat breakfast and it's always got breakfast and it's always open for me to eat breakfast. So like um and then like, so we've tried to get better about like staging, like having food in a cooler and utilizing like hotel ice machines and like keeping the cooler full and
Dude, it's so crazy. Like there's so many things like that, especially when you're on tour that you really need to do because you're trying to stay fucking like keep your nourishment up because
yeah.
by the end, if you're not eating, man, you're like fucking
The first couple we lived off of Cliff Bars and Uncrustables and Coors Light. The first few we did, that was basically the diet. And then one night, Andrew's like kind of cranky. And he's like, I've not had a meal in like 5 days, man. I need to eat something. So the next morning we woke up and we all went to Bob Evans. And I was just like, all right, cool. Like, get whatever you want. Like, like let's just get everything. Get the extra bacon, get it all. Let's get your meal in you, okay? Because like, I mean, I can kind of go without eating way longer than I probably should. And then Mark's the same way, and then Zach's kind of the same way. So like, I can eat once a day and be okay. Now, when I eat that once a day, it's like it's like I pound too much meal in that one time a day. Yeah.
Yep.
Uh,
Yeah, me too. I typically I try to eat
I my cheeks.
like once a fucking day. Oh yeah, like a fucking chipmunk. Squirrel that shit away.
Pack it in there.
Like
Um,
fuck.
but yeah, I think on this next one, so I learned this like camping. So you go to Walmart or Kroger or like Costco and you get a rotisserie chicken. You shred the rotisserie chicken and you keep like a bag of lettuce, like pre-cut lettuce, and like a bag of cheese and shredded chicken and like a barbecue sauce or something. And no, you get tortillas and
Oh,
spinach wraps. So my this next run, I'm gonna keep spinach wraps just on deck so I can actually eat and not like be eating junk at night is what I'm trying to do. Because I've been on a little bit of eating better kick.
not
So
me. I'm
yeah.
just like,
Oh, dude.
what kind of
Uh,
garbage is there? Let me fucking grub it. And then
Man, my hardest thing is like fucking chicken wings, dude. Like
uh,
chicken wings and bacon. Like I could eat healthy if chicken wings and bacon didn't exist. And it was like, oh well, you got to get smoked chicken wings. I was like, it don't count when you cover it in fucking sauce, man. When you're dipping them bitches in like 4 cups of ranch at a time, like it's not healthy for you. They're like, oh well, if you eat bacon in moderation, it's not so bad, bro. My BLT ain't fucking around, dude. I'll
right.
put half a pound of bacon on that bad boy, 3 or 4 slices of tomato, and half of a thing of iceberg lettuce, just like on it.
So have you been to Tony's on I-75 in Flint, Michigan?
No,
That is
Flint, Michigan.
what?
I've never been to Flint, Michigan.
Oh, you need to make a trip just to go to Tony's. Um, they
Okay.
do. They're known for giant size everything. So their fucking BLT is a pound of bacon.
Oh, I feel like
Uh
me and Mark could split that.
oh, dude, I like we got so we all ate, and it was five of us, maybe six of
Yeah,
us, and then we ordered a banana split, and it was like, oh yeah, it was like I want to say it was like a gallon and a half of ice cream or something fucking ridiculous. Like
dude,
this thing is fucking, it was giant,
I
dude.
got the bubble guts just hearing that. Like I I love ice cream. I love cheese. I love it. It does not love me.
Yeah.
It is a love-hate relationship and it hates me. Or I guess my body hates it. I don't know, man. But like every once in a while I'll be like, man, I want an ice cream. I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it. I want an ice cream. And then like an hour later, it's like I'm on the toilet with a fucking trash can in front of me, and it's just coming out both ends. Cheese isn't that bad. Uh, isn't as bad, but yeah, man, like liquid dairy, like oh my gosh, dude. That's,
Lactose intolerant.
yeah, man,
What
that's
the
the only
fuck?
intolerance I'll tolerate is lactose.
I don't lactose. I got all 10 of them motherfuckers. Oh no. So, um, kind of back to the album since we're just fucking all over the place.
Mm.
So, Flatline into Formaldehyde. I love the way that like Flatline ends.
Yeah. Um,
Um,
you know, I really like the like the tonal quality that came out with that. Like, me and Jason kind of approached that with like, how can we make the bass tone match the flatline sound? Um, and man, he had a couple of ideas and he just like popped in and started like tweaking some knobs on my stuff. And like he was like, all right, get that feedback. And he like had his ear up to the amp and like he was just like like messing with things. And he's like, I think I got it. Okay. And he went and recorded it. And we came back and he was just like, yeah, that's it. It sounds good. And just like, it matched. I was like, what the fuck are you doing, man? And he was like, I don't want to do it on the computer. I want it to like, I want you to be able to like, it feels like you could do it live, you
Yeah.
know? And like feedback's weird because like, once you get used to doing certain things, you can kind of get it close every time. So but like man, that feedback for formaldehyde is really hard to recreate live because like it was like it was a science experiment to get it to sound like that. And then you know, but it doesn't have to. That's the thing about live music. It doesn't have to be perfect every time. It's just going to be, that's, if it was, you might as well just listen to the album,
Well,
you know.
that's it. Like, and that, like, I think that conversation comes up so much. I think there are people who want the band to sound just like on the album, but that's not why I go to a fucking show or anyone like in our fucking group. I think typically like we fucking go to shows
I
because we
want
want that experience.
I want the band to sound better than the album, but I don't want the band to sound like the album.
Right.
Like it doesn't have to be like dead perfect vocal cadences. It doesn't have to be like, you know, like miss a note, man. Play everything you got to play, and just keep the train rolling, dude. Like, I mean, you know, and I feel like we do a real good job about like just throwing it out there, throwing everything we got on stage and leaving it there. And you know, I really like I like how I really like how Flatline turned out because that was kind of a weird a weird project that we had, you know, because that's Mark's ex manager. That's his like his dying heartbeat.
Yeah.
And like when we were approached to use that sample as a tribute to Ron Manley, we were listening to the demos and stuff for the album. We're like, man, this is like the perfect intro to this album, you know, like, and Jason had a few ideas of how to like put some noise underneath that to give it more, so it's just not that sample. It's got more to it.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, like I'm really proud of how that intro for the album started out. Like, and I like that, you know, kind of you got a call back later on with breath. So there's a little instrumental stuff kind of in there buried. Also the dynamics on this album, man, like they really surprised me with this, like the way we approach the really soft, quiet, pretty parts, and then it just like smacks you in the face real fast. And then when you think it's the heavy riff, like the heavy riff comes right after that, and you're just like, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I also there's a lot of grunge vibe to this album. It feels really like 90s for some reason.
Well,
Like,
dude, honestly, it's so wild. Like comparing the two records, side by side, like, obviously, the first one, we all love that. But like moving into SSRI, I think as a band, I feel like you guys have really, I don't want to say found your feet, but you
yeah,
guys have grown creatively together and you're
I
so
think,
tight and it,
yeah,
it, it works so fucking well together.
I think we weren't scared to like really search our influences on this album. You know, like we all like a lot of similar stuff, but we're all like very varied in what we actually where we came from as musicians. And I think approaching this, that was kind of where we were at, especially like, you know, me and Andrew and Zach when we were weaving stuff together, like I didn't want to just keep doing the same things. You know, I kind of wanted to approach it from a way to where I'd be really proud of and not show off. Not like I'm not, when I talk about me playing bass, I'm a very laid back bass player. I'm a very in the pocket. Like, so if I do something, like if I do a part or I have a run or I do something, I don't do it often. I do it very sparingly, but when it hits kind of thing. And, but I leave a lot of room for Andrew to do his tom work and the way he plays. And like, I like that because that complements Mark and complements Zach so well that it's like, I just feel kind of like the glue that holds all their chaos together. I'm just like,
Well, you
I'm,
fucking are, dude. Like,
yeah,
like that's, I think people miss that in bands, or when I don't want to say miss that in bands, but you might have killer vocalist, killer guitar player, an okay bass player and an okay drummer, and you've got okay music. But
Yeah,
when your fucking rhythm section is
yeah,
locked in, like, and the rest of the band is locked in,
yeah.
like,
No, you
there,
can't beat that. You can't
yeah,
beat that. Like,
no,
I mean, it's really like, I mean, it's an unfair advantage with me and Andrew because like we've been playing together for like 15 years, dude. And there's not another drummer that I get to do what I like to do on bass because most drummers are so hi hat, and Andrew's just so open and loose and just like, like he's just like he's got his own style. Like nobody plays like Andrew.
right.
I've seen drummers that are kind of close. I've seen drummers that like have like a little bit of it, but like man, Andrew's just got his own approach to the kit and like what he hears rhythmically and stuff. And it took me a couple of years playing with him to really like figure him out. But once I did, I was just like, man, I have so much fun playing bass with this guy. Cause like he's not got that kick. His kick is like he's got these and like he's got this tom work. So like I get a play off of the whole rhythm. I don't like so I might just be playing one or two notes in a riff, but I'm playing I'm not playing the riff Zach's playing. I'm playing the rhythm Andrew's playing.
Yeah.
And then somehow that complements everything. It's like it just and it's really cool. Like I just I can't say better things about the way that dude plays drums. Like it just every time. So like when we went into writing this, he was like, I want to do more of like my kind of stuff. And I think even at the end, Break, man, like he does a lot of like that double kick work and he does like the Tom Buildy stuff and man, it just like when we did that, like, cause that, when that song came together and we did that, we're like, yeah, we need more of that kind of shit. Like, and I don't want to show off, but like, I'll show off a little bit. Like, I still want to be like, I got some chops, baby. Like, I lay back a lot, but like, give me a second to cook here.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, dude, that's what I like about Break. Like when you guys playing with Resin at Zanzibar, when you guys
yeah,
ended with that, like the entire fucking crowd was
yeah,
like,
yeah. They never heard it.
no.
And they didn't expect it. And like, the thing is like, NA was that song for so long. And then everybody got used to it. So they're like, oh, so we're like, how can we? Because NA's got that da 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 that callback. Like it should be a thrash metal riff, but we play it slower.
Yeah.
And when we started, like, we're like, how can we do what we did with NA, but make it more us now where we're at, and then still make them drop their fucking jaws at the end? And like, man, Zach came up with that riff at the end, and then Andrew was like, Zach was like, play like something like this, and Andrew's like, nah, bro, like blast beats, dude. Like he was like, it's got to be a blast beat. And the second he did it, I was like, oh my god, dude, this is fucking awesome, because it's just like it's so quick, because like it goes from like it's like it's just like it's those two measures of like, and it's like it really only blasts for that first one, and then after that it kind of like half times a little bit, like it kind of goes from like a Blackened to like Death Heaven real fast, and then it goes right back into like that chorus, and then that chorus kicks harder because of that blast.
Yeah.
And when we played it at a Magbar Music Fest, and the response I wanted, I got, because it's Johnny that's always at shows.
Hmm.
Uh, he's up there, and we go into it, and he goes, and he's like, and I'm just like, yes, right there. We got it. Like, because like that's how that's how NA felt when we first started playing it. People would like, because that would be the song that people would mosh on and stuff. Because at the end, it's just like, hey, if you got it in it, give it to us,
Yep.
And then that one to see like to see Johnny do, like, I was like, yes, I was like, tight. And I can't wait to take songs like that to RPM Fest, and take songs like that to things where there's so many different levels of metal fans. And then, like, because, like, I mean, listen to Crop. Like, we might not be your favorite band, but there's something in there for you. And I guarantee if you see us live, like, we're probably going to be one of your favorite bands.
I agree with that. Like every time I see you guys, I'm like, God damn.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I
It's
don't even know how many times I've seen you guys now.
Dude, a million more times than I have. I've never got to see that band play live. Fucking pissed, man. I always got to work.
That's that's oh, he's up there doing the
Uh,
fucking thing.
I'm gonna hire a bass player for a show so I can catch a live crop show.
Dude, it won't be the same. Like, and
Get
that,
Travis Meredith to step in or something like that.
but I think there's a magic when you've got fucking the right
Yeah,
people in a band, the
yeah,
same three, four, or five, whatever it
yeah.
is. Like, there's a magic that they all fucking create, and you guys.
Yeah, no. If you erased any of us, and I honestly feel like there's a long time we talked about having a second guitarist, and like there's a part of me that like I like the idea of exploring something like that, but like we've got just such this thing that we have together that like man, and like where are they going to stand? I got to stand on Zach's side. I don't want somebody else standing on my side. I'm gonna smack them with my fucking bass. Like they're going to get in my way. I'm going to get pissed
Better
off. I can't,
better
you
them than
know?
the fucking crowd.
Yeah, dude. Like, what the fuck? They like? I already got to deal with Mark coming over and shimmying on me, and I'm like, bro, I'm about to do like the Gene Simmons thing. Like, dude, get the fuck out of my way. Like, you know.
Well, like I think if a second guitar player came into the mix, it would have to be a very like special person.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like it's you guys couldn't just add anyone. Any
No,
band is like that. When you add someone to the fucking mix, it's got to
yeah,
be someone that that really gels with everyone.
yeah, oh for sure. I mean, and there's so much history. Like, I mean, even with that, I'd have to be somebody with really thick skin because, like, I mean, we're mean to each other. Like we're fucking mean to each other, but like it keeps us honest with each other. Like there's no hidden resentment. There's no like if you feel a certain way and you need to say something to anybody in this band, and it's us. Now, if somebody else says something to us, we're all going to go fight that person because you don't talk. I can talk shit about my brother, but you don't
But
talk
you
shit about
can't.
my
Yeah.
brother, motherfucker. Like
Yeah.
So, but yeah, man, there's been times to where like just let it out, dude. Let it out. Let it out. Don't hold it in because the second you hold it in, man, you're going to spend 2 or 3 days holding it in and then you're going to explode. And it's like, whoa, where did this come from? Like, dude, it's like, so we're very, I mean, I wouldn't say we're mean. We're just really honest with each other. Like,
You
like,
have to be, dude. It's like
yeah,
a fucking it's a marriage. And if you
yeah,
can't be honest with those people in that
dude,
situation, then it's not the right fucking
no,
situation.
not at all. Like, I mean, I never want to be like, I have to walk on eggshells to be around somebody because, like, this doesn't mesh with my personality at all,
Right. Not at all.
And, huh?
Not at all.
No, like I mean, it is what it is, like But at the same time, sometimes I need to hear it back too, because sometimes I'm the one that's being the problem.
Right.
So like,
Well, dude,
it works
and
both ways.
I think we are all those people, right? Sometimes we're the one that needs to like help keep someone else on the fucking line, and sometimes we're the one who needs to be fucking put back on the line.
Yeah, sure.
Like the fucking to be able to put your ego away and have those conversations, I think speaks volumes to the relationship you guys have.
Yeah. Well, there's just this problem right now where like so many people aren't self-aware enough, and like it kind of blow like it takes going to like a theme park or something like that to really realize the lack of self-awareness, and like it doesn't really exist in the music community a whole lot because like that's kind of the thing about being an artist is you're kind of overly self-aware. But yeah, man, I kind of forget that a lot of people just like they're so stuck in their route and their path and they're so blinded by what they have directly in front of them that they don't see any sort of bigger picture, that they can't relate to anybody on a bigger platform,
Yeah.
and it's like I just like it's still like I think I'm pushing 40 at this point. You think I'd be used to it by now, but it still just blows my mind that like self-evolution has not happened within your brain, my guy. And I'm just like, what is going on, dude?
Dude,
Like,
I'm listen, I got 10 years on you, and I'm
yeah,
telling
yeah,
you, like, I am still
yeah,
dumbfounded. And the older I get, the worse it gets.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um,
Maybe people like de-evolve, like maybe they had it at one point, or maybe it just gets worse because they never had it. I don't know, man, but like it just
I, so here's another theory.
I know phones made
Maybe
it worse.
maybe that, well, I'd agree with that, but I
Phones
think
made it way worse.
maybe we are so self-aware that when we look at other people, we're like, man, why the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
so I'll, I'm gonna be open and honest here. I've done that to my kids.
Yeah.
Like, like, how do you not get this? And I'm not, I'm of course I'm not like you piece of shit or anything like that. I'm just like, I think to myself, like, man, we've been over this a bunch of times. Like, why are we still having this conversation? But like when my daughter would go to a friend's house, we'd go pick her up the next day. I mean, this is 6, 7 years ago.
Yeah.
And the fucking friend's parents were like, man, your kid is so like picked up after themselves and do all this shit. And I'm like, why the fuck don't they do this at home?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
That's kind of funny. Like, so I have a younger brother and sister, and my sister's like 16, my brother's 17. And I remember being that age, and I remember the things my dad would uh harp on me for, like come home from school, get off the bus, like I wouldn't take the trash in, or like just like dumb little things. And as I've gotten older and I own a home, it's things that I naturally do. So now when I go see my dad or something or swing by his house, the trash cans are out, I just pull them in for him because the garage door is already open. Or
right,
if I walk in and the dog pooped in the floor, I just pick it up and throw it away. Or like, and it's like, I'm not going to do the dishes or anything like that, but like something small, like I don't want to step in dog poop and have to deal with that. So I'm going to pick it up. But I'll sit and watch my younger siblings, and they'll walk right by it. And I'm just like, what are you doing? And I'm just like, oh, I turned into my dad. What happened? Oh
yep.
God. Oh, oh, it's already sound just like him, already act just like him. It's like now I'm thinking, oh my God, it's just
Welcome to being an adult, dude.
yeah,
Like it's
man.
so
Dude.
wild. So my wife always gets on me. She's like, you don't ever do anything around the house and blah 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 blah. And I went, I was at Post Fest for like 4 or 5 days, and I got home and she goes, man, I don't realize how much you fucking do around the house.
Yeah,
Like garbage is fucking piled up, like all this shit's happening.
yeah, 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 man.
Like
I mean, that's the beauty of like a long-term committed relationship is what you do for each other becomes so second nature that like I don't like I just like I wake up and I'm just like, I'm drinking coffee. She gets up and she's like, I want some breakfast. I just get up and go. I'm like, all right, cool. And fire the Blackstone up, make some breakfast.
yep,
But then at the same time, like Sunday night rolls around and I'm like, what are you doing? And she's like, oh, I'm making cold brew for this week. So then I have cold brew coffee in the fridge ready for the whole week. And I'm like, because I won't do that. But
right.
then it's like she knows if she does that I'm not going to go to Starbucks every day and spend $7 on a giant drink that costs 32 cents to make.
Yeah.
Or I'm not going to go buy $12 worth of Red Bulls because I'll drink 4 Red Bulls but before noon, man.
Holy
Dude,
shit,
when I
dude.
have like this is a cold brew. This is my third one today.
I don't even want to look
It's,
at how what your fucking heart scans look like, dude.
oh,
Jesus
dude, I take blood
Christ.
thinners. I take blood thinners. It's all good.
Yeah, but this fucking heart still has to fucking work that shit.
Uh,
Runs like I wake up with a
caffeine
half
doesn't
ounce of
affect me.
Coke.
Caffeine doesn't affect me. Well, even hard drugs, they don't affect me like everybody else, man. Like
Right.
everybody else is like, yay, party. I'm like, I get all caffeined out and it calms me down.
Yeah.
Like it, I mean, do a line or take an Adderall or drink 50 pounds of caffeine. Like it, I know I'm still like this, but like you should see me without it. You
I
should
do.
see, yeah, no. And it's just like, dude, it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, like I mean, it's a lot, and then it's like I gotta be able to focus on stuff. But I kind of feel like my ADHD is my superpower, especially with like doing music. That's why I'm able to like do so much. Like me and you talk all the time outside of this. We text all the time.
Yeah.
And you'll like you and Reagan, like I was sending you those videos I was working on, and Reagan's like, "Oh yeah, Braun needs more shit to do," and I'm like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, man, always, dude. Like, what else am I gonna do? I gotta occupy my like so like yesterday, my wife had to work until like 6 o'clock. So I'm at home all day. So it's either I'm gonna around noon get bored and I'm gonna go downtown and start drinking, or I need a project. Well, I don't want to clean. I don't want to mow the yard. Like I can do that stuff on Sunday. Like no big deal. Like that's the day to do those things. I need something to occupy my time. I was like, I'm gonna start knocking out some promo videos for when this album comes out.
Shit to
things.
go. Yeah.
And Josh Flowers swung by yesterday, and he was like, "Hey man, I'm working on some new Swamp Hawk demos, and I want before I bring it to the guys, I want to kind of record my ideas." He's like, "Can I borrow a bass?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I've got like 9 of them. Which like, what do you want?" And he comes over and he was like, I was sitting there like doing computer stuff. He's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, I don't want to tell you." He's like, "Braun, what do you do?" And I was like, "I don't want to tell you, Braun. I'm working on content." Because I hate it, man. I hate it.
Yeah.
I hate that I have to be, but just like,
But it's part of it, dude. And
well, like as
like
long as I'm not doing stupid skits or like dances, and it's just like, like as long as I can do like something fun or something that's like us, something that's genuine to our brand, like I'm cool
you
with
should
it.
totally do the stupid dances, dude.
No, I'm not. It's not happening. I can't dance, man. I don't. My body don't
Fuck
work.
me neither, dude.
My body don't work that way. But Josh comes in and he's just like, I have like 4 bases hanging on my wall right here beside me. I have 2 leaned up. I have another one over here, another one over there, and he's just like, "Bro, I only ever see you play the white one." I was like, "No, you've seen me play all these. You're just not like it's never, like."
Like registered, yeah.
And he was like, I was like, just you can't have these 2. They're going on the run with me. You can have any of the other ones. So he picks up one. He's like, all right. Picks up another one. Picks up a different one. He's like, man, I think I like the yellow one. I was like, yeah, just here's a gig bag. Just take it, man. He's like, when do you need this back? I was like, I don't. I was like, I can't. Last time I played that bass, I was in Pittsburgh a year ago, bro. Like, it was right after I got it. The only reason I've kept that one and not sold it is because my wife likes the color of it because
That's
it's
fucking
like a buttercream
hilarious.
yellow.
Yeah.
And but I was like, it just like I mean, I'll play it at some point, but I busted out the 1999 Music Man Stingray for the next run. Pretty stoked on it.
God, that makes me feel so fucking old, dude.
She's my baby.
That shit's vintage.
Yeah. That fucking beat. It's
Hell yeah.
I hadn't played it in a long time. I went to college for 1 semester, took out a sizable loan, dropped out, used that money to buy that bass in my SVT. And I was like, I'm a professional bass player now, so paid off the loan. I still got the gear. I don't know who won in that one, but
Well, I'd say you did.
I know. I mean, I've got a sick ass bass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you didn't graduate college with a whole lot of fucking debt.
Oh, I mean, yeah, yeah, man. I got my own. I got different debt. I got a
Yeah.
house and a really small car payment.
You
That's
have
about.
you have adult debt is what you have.
Yeah, yeah,
Like that. So I think the way our country is set up, or not even our country, but our education system,
yeah.
it's been the same for so fucking long. Like you get out of high school, you go to college and you get loans so you can graduate college and
But then
then
you can't buy a house because you've got all this debt that's holding you back to do anything.
you get out with 40, 60, $70,000 in
Not
fucking
more. I mean,
debt, right?
depending on how, like, I mean, dude, like, I got friends who got a 4-year degree and they couldn't really have a full-time job. So they had to take money out for housing and take money out for food. And they were living on this. So, like, got a 4-year degree in business management for $80,000. And they're, like, bro, you could have just went to the mall and got a job running a fucking Zoomies, my guy. Like,
Yeah.
well, you can learn business a million ways. Like it's like and it's not my like everybody's like everybody's path different. Like you want to go college, go to college. If you are young and you are indecisive about what you want to do,
Don't
go
go to
find a
college.
fucking trade. Go find a fucking
Yeah.
trade. Do it for 5 years. Hate it, and then go get a different one. You can have so many different careers in your life. You do not have to pick one. You do not have to pick one thing to do. Find you a trade and utilize that trade to work other trades. And then like you just do that, man. Like and at least you're because most of those kids are hands-on people anyway. And that's why they're indecisive about what they want to do because they just don't want to go sit in an office every day, all day for
Right.
fucking 40 years until you die. Like, I mean, dude, like, I can't. Like, I mean, even like, I have some work at home days and stuff from the day job. And I have to go to a coffee shop, or I have to go to the library, or I have to go to the office and do it. I can't just sit here and do it. Like, you
Dude,
know,
I'm telling you, it's fucking hard. And I think there are so many people that don't realize like the work from home thing. Like everyone's like, oh, it's great. And some days I can be absolutely on it. And
yeah.
I'm just like hyper focused. But those days are so few and far between that like if I'm like, okay, I got a bunch of shit to do today, I have to get in my car, I have to go to the fucking office,
Yeah.
like and work from there because I know like there's no distractions there. I'm fucking
So if I've got to do something like study for like a test or something, like if I'm trying to get a new cert or something like that, like I want to be at home. But if I'm doing like reporting, or I'm doing like finalizing a report to give to an engineer or something, like I need to be in an office setting for that, because like it keeps, it's just my mind, or I need to be at a coffee shop or somewhere, something with a podcast or music or something's in my ears, and I'm just
yeah.
diddling away. But yeah, man, I don't know. I don't even know what started this tangent. We're just talking about shit.
I know we just fucking went off the rails. Tell me about the fucking artwork for
Josh
SSRI.
Flowers. Josh Flowers is the man. I was actually talking. That's the Josh that came and picked the bass up for me. Josh did our first album, and we just felt like, and Josh does all the artwork for Legalize. He's my business partner for Legalize.
Yeah,
And he's got such a cool way of like evolving, like taking an idea and keeping the evolution of it. And I mean, he's done a lot of our shirt designs. He's done a lot of, a lot of our stuff, man, has all been Josh. And we've always kind of considered him our fifth Beatle anyway, like, I mean, he's just like, he's always got a good idea. He's always a
I
really
fucking love Josh, dude.
Oh, dude, who does? Like, if you got an issue with Josh, man, just stay away from me. Like, if you don't like Josh Flowers, bro, he's so Hank Hill, it's not even funny. Like, I mean, down to the things, his mannerisms, the things he says. And you go to his house and he's got burgers on a propane grill. And I'm just like, man, I love you, dude. Like, you're the most wholesome guy on the planet. And then he'll drink you under the table.
Yeah,
But yeah, no, we're big fans of Josh's stuff. And like, man, he's just real cool. Cause like Andrew kind of gave, like, you've seen Andrew's kick drum. And it's in that Flatline video. They show it. So that was the original concept for what the album art became. Andrew wanted like a cool crop, like with the Ouroboros looking, or the O and crop. He wanted like that skull with the bleeding nose and like the third eye and all this stuff. And like, so Josh made the original. And when we started doing SSRI, I was like, Josh was like, well, what do you want for the artwork? I was like, you've already done it. I want Andrew's kick drum. And he was just like, man, I feel like I could make it better. Like, and so like we gave him the freedom to like, okay, do whatever you want. And then like the first time he showed me that art, I was like, holy fucking shit, dude, this is so cool. Like, have I showed you the SSRI shirts yet?
maybe. I don't know.
Dude.
Are you gonna text it to me?
Yeah. It's just in Dropbox. It won't take a second.
Okay.
All right, cool.
I feel yeah, I feel like you fucking sent me a lot of shit, dude. So I don't even
Yeah, probably. I've been working on we're doing uh uh a listening party at Magbar
yeah,
on the first.
okay.
Yeah. What the fuck? Where's that? Okay, hold
Oh,
on.
that's the vinyl night, isn't it?
That's the what?
The vinyl night at Magbar.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
Speaking of vinyl, did you hear that Athena's shop is being moved?
Where's it moving to?
I have no idea. She just posted it, I think a couple days ago that she's
So
going
it's
to
not
move
gonna
it
be in
portal.
really.
Yep.
Oh, there we go. Found you. Of course you're at the top of my talking to people today list. There you go.
Yeah, I don't know
There's that.
why.
I was like, what am I looking for, man? Oh, man. Why she? You don't know? You don't know any? Any
Nah,
details? Yeah.
no.
I mean, it's probably like she's probably limited on her hours she can operate there, I'd imagine, you know.
Well, she's limited on her hours anyway because she still does the oh fuck, dude, I like that a lot.
Yeah, dude, how cool is that?
Damn it.
You can throw a
Motherfucker.
little clip of that up here when you put this in. Do like you just did that. Go like
Just
this. That's what it looks
right
like.
in my hand.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And I showed you
Um,
the pics. We just got those pics in.
yeah.
Yeah. So we're doing we got a vintage shop in town we're going to do a giveaway with, and they're going to get a copy of the old record, a copy of the new record, a couple t-shirts, some
Oh,
buttons,
we've got to do a
shoes.
fucking giveaway for the Conan tickets, dude, because I've got those fucking two Conan tickets at
For,
West Side Bowl with you guys.
oh yeah, heck yeah, hell yeah, 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 yeah. We need to do that. Like,
Probably this week.
yeah, we'll start it this week. End it by
Yeah.
then. Yeah.
Well, yeah, what we'll probably do is just coincide it with
So are
the
those like you
release.
bought tickets to come see us?
Hell yeah, I did.
Oh, nice. Just
Yeah,
hop in the car and come. Oh,
I
well, no,
can't.
no, no. Yeah, 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 yeah. You got things. Yeah,
Yeah, I got things that take precedence. So
yeah, yeah, yeah.
funny. She, my wife for my birthday bought me tickets to go see.
Well,
I like baseball, so it was like Detroit Tigers and Kansas City. So we were going to
yeah.
go to Detroit for it.
Bro,
Also, go ahead.
when oh sorry, when we post that, let's give a record away too.
Hell
Two
yeah.
tickets for the record for the Conan show. Like share
Did
list.
I think Reagan said, and I'll double check this with him. I think he said that he would do a test pressing of the first album with that giveaway
Oh
also.
yeah, hell yeah, cool. I'm down.
So yeah, so we'll have us a
That'd be
nice
good.
little fucking package.
Yeah, that'd be a good little thing. And
Yeah,
little Instagram and get West
yeah,
Side Bowl to contribute like get Conan to do it, get West Side Bowl to do it, get us to do it, get you to do it, get Reagan to do it.
yeah. And we'll have the band is going to have to sign the fucking test pressing before it
Oh,
goes to
that's
the
fine.
person.
Well, yeah, we'll be giving it to them at the show that day.
Yeah. Oh, that's fucking. You're so
Yeah.
smart, dude. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, we're gonna have to ship it. How is that gonna work? You're like,
We'll
no,
just give
this
it to them. You transfer the tickets, and we'll show up with the loot.
fuck yeah.
That's funny, man. So the first Legalize, I did a giveaway like that, and there's like 2 free tickets and like like a Foul Sounds pedal and shirt and a hat and a koozie and a sticker and like all this stuff. And the person that won never showed up. So like I was just like, all right, cool. So like I was like they never showed up. So like and that was the 1 day event. So like the tickets just didn't get used. That's fine. That was just whatever. But like I had the shirt and stuff, and like I was just like, man. So like I just like I gave I was like I was gonna give it away, so I'm just gonna give it away. Like here, like I just gave it to a homie or whatever. But the Foul Sounds pedal, I was like, I think I'm gonna keep this for myself.
Yes.
So that's the desert rat I have on my board. I actually hit up Rob from Foul Sounds about that, and I was like, man, would you be like? So the person never showed up for the raffle. Would you be mad if I was the one that kept this pedal? And he was like, no, dude. He's like, whatever I don't care. And I was like, all right, cool. And then like we go to record SSRI. I hit him up and I was like, hey man, I really want to use one of those Chronic Titans on the album. Could I borrow one? He was like, yeah, man, I got one. I got like a prototype laying around. I'll just send it to you. I was like, cool. And I was joking around. I was like, so after we talked, I was like, does this mean I'm sponsored by Foul Sounds now? Because like this is like is and he was like, we could talk about that. We could talk about that. So then when they came to Legalize, he gave Zach some pedals and stuff. And we've been kind of working with them on him and Zach have some ideas. They're gonna make Zach a thing because so I think there's gonna be there's talk of some cool collabs with Crop and Foul Sounds coming up.
That's fucking dope. I Now I've got an idea. There's another company that does it, but there's a fucking like a kill switch like on the pedal. It kills like one thing on the fucking pedal. I'll have to look it up. But I was talking to the guy a couple weeks ago, and he was fucking explaining it to me, dude. And I talked to probably five like pedal companies that day, and he was the
Yeah.
only one doing it. I'm like, dude, how fucking what a genius idea.
So the Restless Spirit show we played at Portal, the one where I like slid my bass all the way across the stage, it like messed up the the three-way switch on the bass. Like it like broke it off, and it wouldn't work anymore. So I took it to a guy, and I had him take it out and like rewire it. And so I got a kill switch on that bass now. So I got this red button that's just like wow, 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 wow,
Oh
wow.
yeah.
That's pretty cool. I've never seen
That's fucking cool.
I've never seen a kill switch on a bass, and I was just like, I think that's something I need to have. I think that's something I need to have. So
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
It's
That's
fun.
fucking dope. So what do you hope happens with SSRI when it's released?
You know, world domination. Uh, yeah. I want to take over the world. You know, I feel like this album is going to give us a lot of potential for some cool stuff. I think the timing we're releasing it and the hype we had behind the first one and how long we kind of pushed that album to go into this, like people are really ready for it. Um, like, you know, I want to keep playing cool shows. Like, I want to keep playing cool shows with cool bands. I mean, I'd love to go on tour with fucking Weed Eater or something cool like that. Like, you know, I'd go out with the Restless guys. I'd keep going out with, I mean, all the bands that I want to play with are bands that we get to play with. So, like, I would just want to keep doing exactly what we're doing and just, like, you know,
Yeah.
work the ladder and keep going, man. But, like, you know, I mean, ideally, like, if we could get a 2026, like 5 or 7 days with Weed Eater, that'd be pretty sick. Um,
You hear that, Ramsey?
just
How
throwing that
about
out
you,
there.
Dixie?
Dave Ramsey Shep, you know, take your boys and crop out. We're rowdy. We'll have fun. Uh, but yeah, man, you know, something like that would be cool. Or, I mean, you know, I always set these goals and stuff, and then like halfway through the year, we wound up doing it. So like, I'm just you know throwing it out there. That's what I want for next year is about
Hell yeah.
Weed Eater on whatever southeast run they do. You know, I just want to be a little asterisk with a name at the bottom of the flyer. That's all I want. I don't need to be the big name on it. You know,
No, you don't. No, that,
yeah,
listen, I feel like obviously I'm a believer in you guys, and I have been for years now.
yeah.
Uh, I feel
Oh,
like
look, I'm
you're,
even wearing a Weed
I
Eater.
know, I see.
I just I just realized. Look, this one's cool too. It's the Psycho Las Vegas like Vegas shirt.
Oh yeah.
It was a long sleeve and it had like weed plants and dice down the side, but it was like it got dried and too small, so I had to cut the sleeves off so it still fit my uh voluptuously curvy body.
Right? Can we make clothes that don't fucking shrink?
So you know, I've got a little secret. I've got a secret. It's like the ninth green at 9 o'clock. It's a secret of the pros. You don't dry your shirts.
They get hung dry.
Yeah. No. That's what I'm saying. Don't
I
dry
know.
your clothes. Don't dry jeans. Don't dry shirts. It lasts longer. They stay. Bands need to stop printing on Gildan merchandise, is what needs to happen.
Yeah.
Toltex, Bella Canvas, Comfort Colors. That's it. Those are your three brands. Stop printing your shirts. And Toltex and Gildan's the same price. But every time I go up to a merch booth and something bands have Gildan, even if they're soft or heavy or whatever, Gildan shirts, their sleeves are different shapes. The armholes are different, like the seams are weird. Like every time I get a Gildan shirt, the first thing I think is like, I'm gonna have to take a box cutter and cut these sleeves off because this shirt's gonna fit like hot garbage.
Yep.
They are meant, if you are shaped like a refrigerator, they are meant for you. Like, and I'm just like, so it's just like, I don't understand. It's like, dude, everybody's evolved to all these other cool things. Like, why are we still using these awful shirts? I get but they're not the cheapest shirts you can use. Like, there's other brands that are way better. And like, I'm telling you guys, Toltex, man, use Toltex shirts. Stop printing on Gildan. I'm just, and you know, I mean, you got to learn these things, but like, dude, I'm telling you, just
Yep.
Gildan's fucking worst.
It's garbage, dude. And everyone, dude, for so long, that was like, everyone's like, I gotta have Gildan. I don't understand it. Every time I get a fucking Gildan shirt, I have that issue. I'm like, okay, I know I'm gonna wear this one time and then it's getting put away. I'm only gonna wear it to say I wore it the one time and that's fucking
I
it.
so this was a Gildan shirt. This was a Gildan long sleeve, and they're just so short. But like what happens is you cut the sleeves off and you get it wet and then you can stretch it and then it elongates the shirt because the sleeves are not there holding the shirt back up. So you just stretch out. I mean, there's things you can like uh cotton is malleable. It'll move, it'll bend, it'll do its thing. So like, there's things you can do, but like literally if I buy a band shirt and it's on gilt, I have to cut the sleeves off.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not mad about, but like how many black sleeveless t-shirts I own, like 90% of my wardrobe. Sometimes I just want to have a shirt with sleeves on it just in case I got to go to like a nice dinner with my wife or something, like
Yeah.
walk into Jeff Ruby's dressed like this. They're like, get out of here. Not that I go to Jeff Ruby's ever or often or anything. I just go buy a steak from somewhere and cook it at home if I was going to do that. But nonetheless,
Save a lot. Yes.
if I needed to dress nice, I need a nice doom metal shirt with a weed plant on it that has nice long sleeves sometimes.
When you wash your shirts, do you do them inside out and in cold?
Mm, no. Uh, I don't care if the print cracks. I kind of like that the print gets aged. So sometimes so it just depends. If I'm come home drunk, the shirt's probably inside out. If I don't, the shirt might be the other way. I don't really care whether the shirt's inside out. I wash my jeans inside out though.
Mm.
I turn my jeans inside out and I hang dry my jeans. The only time I don't hang dry pants if they're my like work specific pants because I just don't. They're $20 Wrangler jeans and I just don't care about them.
Yeah.
I will go buy another. I'll wear them until the crotch rips out, and then I go buy another $20 pair of Walmart athletic fit Wrangler jeans, which still fit like Levi's somehow. I have no clue. I have like the legs that crappy pants still fit me well. I don't know.
That's wild. Like
yeah.
Wranglers, I don't like the way Wranglers fit, so I fucking.
You gotta size down. So if you wear 36, you buy a 34 because they're anything at Walmart's meant for larger people. So you size. I mean, you normally size up, but in Wrangler, like, and it it's got to be like the $20 ones that Walmart sells. If you wear a 36, buy a 34. If you wear a 34, buy a 32. And just size down because then they fit like a pair of, and it's the athletic fit because they're just like they fit like a pair of like 511s, Levi 511s.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fancy. You didn't know you were gonna fucking watch this and get your fashion tips today, did you?
Yeah. I mean, I'm just telling you, if you're on the road and you need a cheap pair of jeans that fit well, the thing that I don't like about them is Walmart never has them in black.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm just like, man, can you guys like throw me a bone here and like, I'd love to have about 4 pairs of these in black.
Amazon that shit.
Yeah, I know. They're not as cheap when you get them online. Something about Walmart, man. They just like.
I feel like Amazon would be comparable in price though.
Maybe.
Because they try to undercut fucking everyone.
That's true.
Yeah, fucking Amazon. My wife gets so mad at me because like when I wash my shirts, I want them to last as long as possible. I fucking do them inside out. And she's like, I wish you would stop doing that. I'm like, why? Well, because it's a pain to do it the other way. I'm like, no, they fucking last longer. I've got shirts. I've probably got a goat horse shirt still in the fucking rotation that I've had in the rotation for 10 fucking years.
I mean, this shirt right here is probably 2021. So it's like 4 years old. It's not that old.
No,
I don't mind if they crack and stuff though. I kind of like when they get a little vintagey looking.
Yeah.
But I've got so many shirts, man. I probably not had this shirt on in 2 months. I'll wear them until they all get dirty, and then I got a few that are favorites. Like I've got a few like that Bellcast shirt I wear all the time, or my fairy ring bong on the lawn chair Indiana greetings from Indiana shirt. Like I got a few that I wear, but most of those are like homie bands like that. I'm just like I did count the other day. I think I have about 9 or 10 Weed Eater shirts.
I'm like, for some reason, I'm not surprised.
Like my wife one day, she was like doing laundry and she just kept pulling. She was like, how many fucking Weed Eater shirts do you own? I was like, long sleeves or short sleeves or sleeveless. And she was like,
yep.
Like I have quite a few Toke shirts as well.
Yeah, for me, it's
like my favorite bands, man. Like those are bands like I like the dudes and I like the bands, and it's like it's more incentive to actually like wear their merch. And then like you've got a cool shirt, man. I'm gonna wear the cool shirt. Like,
My fucking cat is being weird. I know. I'm the same way, dude. I want to buy the shirt from the band that I like, especially when they're fucking friends. Like I want to have everything. I went to see Spotlights
Yeah.
probably what like 2 months ago, I guess. And I'm there and my buddy, we're in Detroit. He goes, dude, whatever you want. Like Spotlights, like I got you. I'm like, I've got it all.
Yeah. Oh, that's yeah. I mean, I've not seen them in a minute, so I'm sure they got shirts I don't have. But like, bro, I
Now they haven't I they might now, but
I
at
bet
that
I got a
time
Spotlight shirt you don't have.
you have the fucking hoodie and I don't have it.
Oh yeah, I got the hoodie. I've got the one from their St. Vitus show, their live stream from COVID.
Damn.
It was them and some Nuri. I didn't realize this. So I saw some Nuri for the first time at Ohio Doomed and Stone, man, dude, some Nuri's so good. So good. And like I had heard them, but like they're kind of like a crop, like you got to see it live
Yeah.
to really get it, man. And I saw them live and I was like, holy fuck, like bro, I walked up to one of the members and I was like, dude, I do this thing called Legalized Lex. Like, I would fucking kill to have you guys on it. Like, um, and they're homies with spotlights, maybe. So, like, I mean,
Dude, I listen, I think
I'm just saying,
everyone
like,
everyone's fucking homies with Spotlights.
yeah, they're sweethearts.
They fucking are. They're such good people. They who was it? That band Psalm. I fucking really enjoy them a lot. Their
Yeah,
last album is fucking dope. And I'm chatting with those dudes and they're like, "Oh yeah, we're friends with them." And I'm like, "Oh shit." Well then I know Mario had posted the fucking last Hero Way album
yeah.
and it didn't like click for me and I'm talking to the a couple of the dudes in Hero Way and they're like, "Oh yeah, Mario like produced it." I'm like, "Fuck, dude. I'd like
Did their first album and this new one, right?
Yeah, dude, he's been like him and Eric have been friends for 20
Yeah,
years, and Eric's like, dude, I only go to fucking Mario. Like, okay, I
yeah,
get it.
yeah. No, he does good stuff. He does
Yeah.
good.
He's got like I think Mario, the cool thing about like sound engineers when they create music or help create music, you get like some really cool fucking shit in there. Like Groves does some really cool shit with your guys' stuff, and of course,
Well, I
fucking
like man. It's maybe in Goddamn Mark's opening vocal lines, he's got this like every other last word's got this like kind of whispery effect on it where like it sounds like it's like it sounds like shadow ghosts behind you, like saying like it's like an echo or like I don't know, man. It's so cool. And it
it's
doesn't
almost
again
it's like a reverb almost.
yeah, well, yeah, maybe. Yeah, I guess I don't know. I'm not a pedal guy. I mean, I'm a plug straight in. Like, if I mean, I got pedals but they're like fuzz pedals. I don't understand all the noises and stuff. But yeah, it does it again on that sample on break. Like when do you know what that sample's from?
What?
So it's I'll send it to you. It's it's a TikTok reel. And it's this little old lady, and she's like, sometimes I want to die, but I just don't know how. And then her granddaughter's like, don't say that, grandma. And she's like, but it's true. It's just this like little old lady on TikTok. And I heard that. I'm like, that's the most Mark shit I've ever heard in my life. And when we did it, we counted because we have like a 6 count break for that. And I was like, I need an audio file that fits that. And I kept going back to that. So once we like trimmed the end off, it came out perfectly. Like sometimes I want to die, but I just don't know how. It counted perfectly into that. And I'm like, fucking dude. Because like it starts out with the dying heartbeat. It ends before the breakdown. It goes and it's like, dude, everything's so themed, man. I mean, it's like overly suicidally themed, but like, I mean, at least it's on theme. Like,
Well, you say overly suicidal, but I think I don't know that I would say suicidal. I would say that it definitely is like revolving around death,
yeah,
right?
yeah, for
Like
sure.
death and depression, which is, it's such a common fucking theme. And I think that's where people really connect with you guys.
Yeah.
Um, there's not a lot of bands that do that shit anymore,
Yeah.
you know? So
I mean, we're just not like we're we're not gonna write songs about dragons and space travel and things we don't know about. Like we know about life stuff and
yeah,
you know losing people and losing yourself and trying to find yourself again and trying to make yourself a better person, but having to shed all that old skin. And the best way to do it is to just put it out there. And one of the last reviews I read, the guy called it trauma vomit. And I was like, well, that's a little snide, but like, whatever. Like, I mean, okay, like it is, it is what it is.
what kind of music you guys? Well, we're like grunge, doom, trauma vomit.
Yeah. Like at and I just like I read that and I laughed, and then somebody commented. It was uh, um Pink from Redbeard Wall, the drummer. He commented, he's like, I never thought I would get my next band name from a crop review, Trauma Vomit. I'm just like, oh,
Yes.
he's like, I'm starting a punk band. We're called Trauma Vomit.
Hell yeah.
I'll play bass.
That's fucking great.
Yeah.
Oh shit. I'll sing. Let's
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah. I'm in. I'm
All
in.
right, Braun. I know you've got shit to do today.
Got you. I'm in this room sweating my ass off right now. Like
I
it's
have shit to do today also. I'm actually freezing my balls off in my basement right
jealous.
now. It's
Jealous.
fucking, it's great other than the
Canada
cat like
hot for
clawing
some
me.
reason. I don't know.
Um, dude, go. Have yourself a great day, and I will probably chat with you here in a little bit via text.
Yeah, cool. I'll send you that TikTok clip.
Oh yeah. All right. Later, dude.
Cool,